Hey, I'm Gregory Carlson, and we've reached a really important question, critically important in calculus, and that is, what is a limit? And before I tell you the definition of the word limit, um, I want to ask you a question. Check out the following scenario. You just got home from work, and you're on your way home, and you're very happy because you've had a very productive day. And here's the road, and you're walking to your door of your house. So here's your door right here. And you decide, because you're in such a good mood, that you're going to play a little game. And the game is going to be, right now you're 8 feet from your house. And the game is, every minute you're going to walk half the distance to the door. And the question is, how many minutes is it going to take for you to actually reach the door and get inside your house? So here we are, we're just walking home. So in the first minute, we walk half of the distance, and so we walk 4 feet. In the second minute, we walk half of the remaining distance. So since there's only 4 feet left to go, we walk 2 feet. As you can see, we're already 75% of the way home. So how many minutes do you think it's going to take to get to the door? I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour? I don't know, let's keep going. In the next minute, we walk 1 foot. We can almost grab the door handle now. Next minute, half a foot, a quarter of a foot, an eighth of a foot, a 16th of a foot, a 32nd of a foot. If you keep doing the calculation and dividing by 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, you're going to see that we have a problem. And the problem is, no matter how close we get, it seems like there's always some distance that there's going to be between us and the door. Yeah, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller, but it turns out we're never going to reach the door. Not after an hour, not after a day, a year, not after 1,000 years. The entire length of the universe, you're never going to reach the door. And the reason is because every time we walk any distance, the problem is with our approach. Anytime we walk a distance and we walk half of that distance, there's always going to be a remaining half. And so that's why there's always going to be some space left. It brings up an interesting, seemingly contradiction, because even though we're always getting closer to the door, we're always getting closer, even after there is no amount of time that could pass that we would reach the door. And this door right here is what a limit is. Let me ask you this question. Under this scenario, do you think we'd ever reach our couch or our refrigerator or the TV? Do you think we'd ever get to any of the things inside the house? No, because this is what's holding us back. This is the limit we're approaching, not these other things. And so this is where it stops. And so what is a limit? A limit is a value that something approaches. And that something could be different things. It could be a function. It could be all sorts of things. But if you're a little frustrated that you'll never reach your door, then that's good, because this is the beginning of the philosophy of calculus. And I want to show you another example in the next video. See you there.